Hey Brack, it's Ben here. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on searching databases. I'm going to go a little bit fast, but remember that you can play, pause, and rewind as you need to. All right. First thing that you're going to do is go to Veracross. And at the top of the page, one of the things that you'll see is resources. All the libraries are listed. For this example, we're going to go to middle school. Once you go to middle school, you'll see lots of great information, but one of the tabs up at the top is databases. All right, there's a lot of different databases down here that give you a lot of information, but I just want to let you know that the one we're going to be using for today's purpose is EBSCO, Research Databases, so I'll click on it. All right, this is going to open a lot of different databases that'll pop up. The one we're going to be using today for science is the Science Reference Center. I have a really important question. Are you basic? Absolutely not. You're advanced. So please, before you even get started, one of the things that you can do is hit advanced search. All right. Now, today's topic that we're going to be exploring is microplastics. All right. Little bit of an overview here that I think is really fun. I put a generic word, microplastics, and the suggestion mode is bringing up all these other topics that might be really good and potentially a better search and more related to what I actually want to get to eventually. So we could go to microplastics in the environment. That sounds pretty good. Or there's also this one on pollution. So I'm going to click on that. All right. Immediately, it's going to want to bring me to more information. But what I'm going to do is actually go back to the advanced search and highlight a couple other things. Number one is what I might want to do is start with a more contemporary look at microplastics, maybe starting in 2015 and going to 2021. I could refine my search up here. I could highlight some of these other categories down here, including reading level, which is great. And I really love this one, especially PDF of the full text. This is really important because if I find an article I really love, then I can actually read it and I don't have to go find it somewhere else. So I'm only going to ask for those for this particular one. Now I hit search. All right. Number one, notice that you can refine your results over here on the left-hand side. But one of the things I'm going to do is just scan some of these titles. And one that pops out at me is this one, plastic everywhere. So what I can actually do here is I can click on the article, for example. And one of the things that comes up is an abstract. This is a great little summary to see if you want to keep reading. And so by looking at abstracts, you don't have to read the whole article, but you can get an idea, and it's really great for the research process. The next thing I'm going to do is if I really like the looks of this article, I can go full text in here in the left-hand column. This is a home run. I got references, a Q&A, there's some pictures, there's fun facts. It looks like a home run for me. So I really love this one. Now, if I hover over here, there's something called a permalink. This is the link that'll take me back to this article. So if you're going to copy a link, that's the one to copy, the permalink, which is located right here. All right. It's not the one up in the URL bar. The other thing is if you want to save this PDF, you could also just save this to Google Drive and sign in. And that's a great way to save it as well. Okay, so with that, that's a really great overview, and I just want to remind you of the advanced search and that full PDF text is a great way. So good luck with your research, everybody, and I just wanted to thank you for hanging on and listening to some of these tips and tricks for researching using databases.